was not too bad. That was not too bad, man.
Nice, Marco.
My big moment was bigger than your big moment.
I'm just saying, I have not been hit by a single. Oh, I should have said nothing. I should have said nothing. Jesus, Philip.
Yes.
Oh man, how big is your mag, dude? My man, you can't. That's too many bullets. You loading that mag, my guy.
Not. So I need you to let me know when you know, when I know, when you know that he knows, that she knows, that who knows, that he knows, of the knots of readies of the who knows. Come on out. How did they know exactly when to throw a grenade? They have grenade hacks? You're in the game. You might want to not look at this. You might want to just like scroll away.
I'm just messing it out. Let's look like
How would they know?
They're just better. Dude,
like,
100%. They're better than me,
like,
man. They're better than me.
2 walls in the way, and he's literally
They're better than
on
me.
me.
Drifter, they're all better than me. I'm not that good.
I mean,
Boom! Collateral from 400 meters.
I don't enjoy people slurping. Oh my! Okay, he went full in there.
stand in the corner, then I'm gonna wall you up.
Wait, no. I asked for no! Chrissy, wake up! I don't like this! He fucking locked me in with the enemy!
No, what is that? No, Dorio, what the fuck is the noises, my man?
Where's the quick menu?
Fucking hell. I don't know what I was. I just started unloading ammo. I will be your paladin. No, my man, it's a big dude. It's a big guy. It's a big lad. I thought I could take him. But he's a big man. I know what it was. I didn't give a shit what the fuck it was. I don't care if it was friendly. It was dead. I was ready to murder. I was trying. I was running at you with my jizz. My jizz, my piss. My piss.
Okay.
What is this guy doing? Go fight. No, you're gonna be here and stash on the fucking... Go fight this man. Yeah, you wanna be here? You're now gonna be... My man! That dude got deleted.
Dario, sacrifice yourself! I vote Dario. Get the fucking water and hit them!
No!
Dario, get in the...
We're almost there. We're almost there. Gav's has got this.
Dario,
Gav's got this.
get in the fucking water, please! Sacrifice yourself.
Fine!
Oh, they're leaving! They're leaving!
Fuck you guys! I'm fucking dead. I'm fucking dead.
Behind.
No!
Oh,
I got no gun.
oh god.
Good job,
Oh
good job,
my
good job.
god. Oh my god.
Good job.
Couples therapy at finest. Let's go.
One guy. On me. Nice.
Oh, what? Look at that. Oh, shit.
Yo. We do it. We're doing good. We're doing right. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I have to do something on Mars, apparently. Well, so let's figure that out. Non-match makeable. Like everything can be. Solo MMO. Things.
Now that Blue's tinkered up, she's going whole hog on that Imperium data. Encryption's a pile, though. It's gonna take time. Dig?
Huh?
We will reveal the
Dig.
conspiracy surrounding the Imperium and the Nine. This Bale. Did you know him?
Not personally, but the dredgings, that's my baggage. I'll clean it up. First, we gotta make good on our deal with the Pikers.
is baggage. Bagage. Bagage. Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing. Find this export difficulty.
Ops ain't been cleared on Venus since it popped back into Sol. Legal ones, anyway. Guess they still aren't.
The Vanguard may
But
admonish us,
I can only have 2 of
but
them,
they
right?
understand the necessity of our actions. They won't
Fine.
interfere. Do you trust these pikers?
Recon.
Hell no. But if it gets us what we need to move one step ahead of the Imperium, of the
Get rid
Nine,
of this.
I'll roll those dice.
Oh, I got a few more. This thing. No, I can't like that thing. I'm into that. I want to try this other new thing out. Oh, look. Like new. So, minus 15. Minus 15. Pickled. Combat power. Combat power? What's this? Where in the...
Your Vex target shouldn't be far. The
This where we,
Tharsis Reformation or the Conductor's cohort, no?
Yeah,
That's where we trained.
dropped out of her control. Traded in that cozy collective for slick threads. Their boss owes me. In cards,
Getting-
among other things.
These credits. But like, which way is the correct way to go? 'Cause it looks like you can just kind of go any which way you want. Okay. This is giving me money, so I just know it also gives me help. I don't know if I should be wasting all of its help. This. Credits. Lockbox. Okay. Should I have found that with my ghost? Oh. It's a big lad. You're a big lad. Why are you so large?
Guardian, your quarry flees. Pursuit.
Back on target, hero. Let's
Quarry
push.
flees.
We don't have time to waste.
Okay. 15%. What's this? Renegade. Oh, I'm not using my renegade. What's this? Intel Preserver. Why is the red up below that? this? Maybe this means like, okay. Yo. Yo. Thank you very much for this. 5 months, man. 5 months, a long time. Look how far you've come. Look how far you've come. Imagine 36 months ago. You told yourself it would be 30 months deep. Smacks. So. Thank you for being in the top lads. List of the top guys. And it looks like I might have not got the code, sadly. There. Right there. Quiet? Yeah, that is correct. That is correct. You're right. I should be better now. Sorry, I keep forgetting to do the audio thing. Every time I boot the computer, I have to do this audio thing. Forgot to do the audio thing this time. My bad, my bad. I should be good now? Nice, nice, nice. Quick recap of what I said. Thank you for the resubscription. I appreciate it. Thank you for being a part of the top guys on the recap. And my email is quite barren, so it looks like I may have not been given a code this time, which is a bit sad. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Oh, I can't deposit? I don't have any. Can I pick it up? I guess I didn't. But yeah. What I said. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, but I still wanted to. But we got it, so. And then I have a question for you. I wanted to send it over Discord, but I feel like this is an easier way to do this. Can I mix and match? The picture you sent me, can I like, cause like there's cuffs I like of the one, but I like the collar of another, and I like the shoulders of another. Can I like, pick a cuff from A and a shoulder from B and a collar from C and a hood from D, and then be like, yo, can you merge these all together? Does that make sense what I'm saying? Can we do that? Is that a possibility? Do we have the technology? I'm lost. I think I'm found. Draw out intel officers. How do I do that? How do I do that? I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, that guy. Alright, dude.
Don't let this obsession drive you into a trap. What
Okay,
the lines
I understand.
say is not absolute.
I understand.
You needn't worry.
Yeah, at the end of the day, of course, it's my opinion, right? And like my I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. You do what you want.
What the Nine present to us is only the surface. There is a deeper truth to uncover.
Yeah.
Give me time.
Yeah, of course. Of course. That's why I said let me cook, because like I'm gonna have to like write it down, or I even think what's better is I'd like to take like I'd like to screenshot and then circle, you know, maybe that would be better. Circle like these, because you have some really nice cuffs on one of them. I'm not a big fan of zipper hoodies. But I think the zipper hoodie had the nice hood part. I can't remember, but don't worry. I'll write it down. Don't worry, man. Let me cookage. Let me cookage. Look, it's the scene from Yoda and Luke. Why does it so... Oh, it's a waste. Look. Yeah, that's the X-Wing, right? The X-Wing that gets... why does it sometimes just throw things? Yeah. Yeah, I got you. But I hope you can pick up, no rush, of course. No rush. But I do hope you can pick up this expansion, man. It'd be cool to play. It's got some really cool stuff. I really like the references. And like all the little jammer destroyed. Is this a jammer? How do I destroy the jammer? Oh, I don't know what a jammer is. What's a jammer? Oh, wait. I think it's over here. Is that it? Doesn't seem to have... Ah. It does have a hitbox. Damn. But I'm not doing any number damage. How do I destroy this thing? Ah. Okay, killing these guys opens doors. One more guy, this guy. Not dead. One more. Did that destroy it? I don't think... Maybe. I don't think so, though. I don't know if, this Destiny expansions go on the summer-winter sales. I don't think so. And if they do, it would be the old one. But as I said, the problem is they've changed the game, which is like usually we get one expansion a year. Now we're getting 2 little expansions a year. So I don't know how it's going to work now that they make 2 expansions a year. Maybe the first expansion will go on sale and the second one, which is this one, won't. I don't know. There you go. Or if you're short on anything, let me know. I can fill in if you're short on something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how they do the new expansion shit. I beat. But I'm very excited to get the lightsaber. I'm very excited. I've been trying to ignore there's been a lot of like news articles and YouTube videos all talking about like all the upgrades and all that other stuff, and I'm trying to not watch any of it. I really want to get there in my own speed. Oh my. That's a big lad.
They're just in our way. The real fight's with the Imperium. Something for us to look forward to.
that. No, man. Why did it just throw out my grenade like that? It's really annoying when it does that. I'm very excited, dude. I'm very excited. I'm a little bit sad that the purple color is locked behind the shop. I'm hoping pink. Pink and red. I'm hoping pink and red are available just in the game. That I don't have to pay money for pink and red. Just they've shown gameplay of pink and of red and blue and green and yellow, but yellow is... Was yellow in the shop? I can't remember now. It's alright. Hold on. Was yellow in the shop? No, it's blue and green, white and purple. Those are shop exclusives. What do I have to do here? Hack? Sorry, it's blinding. Blinded by the lights. Sorry, blinded by the lights. I'm just hiding. But I hope I can get red. Red'll be like... Red's gonna be the saber I probably want to use. But pink will be nicer. Excuse me. Don't hurt me. Do I need to hack one more? Yeah, I would hack one. Oh, it'll be interesting to take you through the game. I don't know how long the campaign is. If I am finished on my warlock, that's fine, because I need to do it again on my other classes. Yeet. He's still immune. Why is he still immune? Oh no, never mind. No longer immune. I don't know what that one does. What does that one do again? Oh, it was a shank that's gonna show me stuff. I probably shouldn't have used that. I won't lie. I probably should not have used that. Look, it's just standing there menacingly. Oh no, it has shown me there's a chest in that direction. Look, it is pinging 2 chests in that direction. That's interesting. Okay, no worries, man. No worries, dude. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. You know where to find me. Can I prod? Are you playing? Are you gaming? You gaming, or you got some other football game you're gonna watch? Or what's happening? Oh, we do. Okay, travel to the next objective. Okay. So where were those chests? They were like... I don't know, they're like this way. Where were they? I think I saw 2. Like one overlapping the other. Like on the HUD. But I don't know. I'm sure like most Destiny, eventually you'll know like the exact they always use the same spawn locations usually. They don't like really much randomize too much. Look. Look, it's this guy. Wait, he's gone. Oh no. Maybe if I go further away, he'll come back. There was a guy in the water. In the water. I'm on a time limit. I'm not on a time limit, so we can technically take our time here. Just want to know, should I call it in again, or I have my super up? I can't really. I do think it's a little bit of a dumb thing that it uses your super button. Ah. We don't have access. Maybe that's what it was scanning. What is this? What is this? Oh, I just tapped the button.
Hey, Spider. Our weapon's ready for a planet-side pickup. Send out that hawk. Whoa. Pick that up on the Vanguard sats. Some kind of high-yield energy emission.
Something near Mars, but away from orbit. Their signature is of the 9.
Launched off the 9. Oh, wait. Did it say of the 9? I heard off the 9. It's off the 9. It's off the grid, man. It's off the charts. It's off the 9. I don't know if they said of or off. Could have been either or, you know. Please. Yeet. Immune? Wait. Why are you immune? No. Hold on. Those things are gonna fuck me up. They will fuck me up. They will fuck me up. It is quite helpful if they're actually telling me like which one to shoot. Whereas if they didn't, I would not fucking know. Damn. I thought we were helping the Vex Syndicate. How are we helping the Vex Syndicate if we're just killing the Vex Syndicate? How does that work? Oh, great. Lovely. Thank you, game. I wanted it to go down there, but I guess not there. How do I know? 20 seconds. Oh, okay. It does tell you. Damn. It's a lot of dudes. I'm okay with this. I will survive. Oh, I'm in. Pew, 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 pew. Easy. So I want to know, does my box... Oh, wait, okay. I want to know if my box gets better. Hey, yo. $1,000 bucks. Nice.
Listen,
Tier
if it comes down
3.
to it, I stole the Imperium's data. It's me Bell wants. If we got our backs to a wall, just let me play my hand.
500,
You
500,
will
500.
not have your back to a wall, because it will be to mine and the Guardians.
You don't know what the Nine can take from us, Eris. I've felt it, and I've seen it. They'll rip the years away until we got nothing.
So my current box is a common.
To take. We will hold fast together. Trust.
Oh, I'm not gonna pay. Common payout. Common payout. So it doesn't look like it. So what, you just claim? I can claim 3 common payouts. I don't understand. So how do you get like a better... I thought you did stuff and it would like better your payout. I guess not. Guess not. What is it saying? Ah, these things. Okay, yeah, don't worry about that. It's fine. Oh, what's happened? Complete activity with a trade. Oh, do you...
Communion attempt number 34. I begin. I hold the ritual space. Tithe my offering to the celestial bodies of soul. Formless bodies, take refuge in my limbs. Poetry bled from the ache of dark matter. Grant speech with my offering. Grant speech
Bing bong, bing bong.
with my offering. You may speak now. I offer physicality. I offer warmth. I offer taste. I offer glimmer. I offer tithes. I mastered the hive. I am not supplicating myself to a stranger in order to communicate. I do not need an emissary. Why do you refuse me? Communion attempt number 35. I begin.
So Eris is trying to talk to the 9 on her own. I'm assuming because she sees that Bale can talk to the 9 without the emissary? Or she wants to do the same? It's like a hard drive.
We're assisting the Piker Syndicate for help in turn. Drifter was right. The Imperium might be experimenting with anti-light tech. So we'll do some demolition on a spot the Syndicate's claim was a test site for Imperium weapons, and see what turns up.
Working with the crime syndicates? Don't tell me you've gone renegade.
We don't have official support, sir. I thought you'd be too busy with your hands tied to call directly. Pleasant surprise.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Bam. 229 days. Because I can. Because I can. And what you gonna do about it, huh? Because I can and what you gonna do about it. I'll tell you what you gonna do. You're gonna do nothing. How you doing? How's it going? Hi B. Thank you very much for 24 months. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Mike 1. So I will give you the Mike 1 title. Thank you, thank you. 24. 24, isn't that 2? Isn't that 2 years? Damn. You're getting old, man. You're getting old. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I do appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you much for 24 months. Thank you much for being you. Thank you much for being a number one guy on the number one guy. a top member on the top member board. I appreciate Mike One. Hope you're doing well, dude. How are you? How is you? How's Mrs. Mike One and little Mike One? She's not little anymore, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it.
Can tell us what Bind the Nine truly means.
Because if you hit 24 months, dude, that's 2 years. That means you were here 2 years ago, and if you were here 2 years ago, that means you're now 2 years older. That's how it works. I don't know if you knew that, but if you started 2 years ago and then now it's 2 years now, that means you're now 2 years older than when you started, which was 2 years ago. So then you're getting old too. What if I'm a vampire? What if I defy the laws of gravity? What if I see your aging and I go, huh? And I laugh at it. Then what happens? Then what happens? What happens then? Where the fuck am I going? Where am I going? Going this way. Going this way, I guess. Have you tried? Have you tried the glorious Tarkov 1.0? Have you tried the full release, no longer beta, properly finished game of Tarkov 1.0? But you're not. No, I'm not. You're right. I am now 2 years older. That is correct. That is correct. That is correct. You are right. Have you seen Mike 1? That not core badge. That what am I doing? Tarkov is now bugless. It is perfect. It is flawless. Its servers are better than they were before 1.0. They have created so much new stuff that is valuable and interesting. You've seen this, right? And it was needing of a 1.0 title. Did you see this? You're level 19. PvE or PvP? PvE or PvP? I'm guessing PvP. I'm guessing. Do I need to shoot anything more? Again? Anything more? PvE? Nice, nice. Damn, dude. I think I'm only like level... No, I must be level 18. Because they've done the whole weird thing with the flea now, right? How you can't buy things. The flea unlocks at 15, but you can't buy things until you're 18, and you can't buy things until you're 20, then it's 25, 30, and so on and so forth, right? And I think I can buy the first... Yeah, tiered. I think I could buy the first hideout upgrades. I think 18? Must be 18. I can't remember. I'll be honest with you, I kind of am annoyed. Storyline thing? Yeah. The fetch quests, you mean? The fetch quests and the RNG, you mean? I don't know, dude. But like it's a weird one. I won't lie to you. But like it's a weird one. Can I play with 1.0? Yeah, I'm liking PvE. No, I definitely agree. Listen, I'm not saying I am annoyed at Tarkov, but I'm annoyed at the number. I'm annoyed that they were like, that's it, we're now 1.0. That's what I'm annoyed at. Because, like, I don't feel like it was ready. I don't feel like when you hear again, my opinion, my perspective, I'm not trying to shit on I'm not trying to yuck your yum. If you're having fun and you're enjoying it, then that's what matters. But I'm just saying that if you watch the interview and then you watch the live stream, he talks a lot about that they're tired. They want to work on other things. They're liking that some of their video people are now doing like the series. They're happy that they're able to work on other things. And it just sounds like, I think 1.0 was more that they were done. Not that it was done, if that makes sense. They were bored. They're tired of developing. I know it's 10 years, dude. I understand it's 10 years that they've been developing the same game. But that's what I'm just more annoyed. I'm more annoyed that I don't feel like it's done. I don't feel like it's a 1.0. I feel like they're done, you know, and that's why they quickly were like, cool, it's 1.0 now. Can we go home? You know what I mean? That's my more thing. It's probably why 1.0. Yeah, Jesus, dude, I need a fucking haircut. Yeah, but I feel like they could have just left that. I feel like... I don't know. I feel like it's not... I feel like fix the other things. I don't know. Fix the bugs and fix the back-end error and fix the... You know? Fix these things before you... Like, finish the story. You know, have the story cooking in your back pocket. Be like, cool, we've got the story. We can escape now. And then, like, focus on the other stuff. Then, at least you know the story time. Because apparently I also heard that Terminal, the new map, apparently it's like, there's no loot on it. There's no loot on Terminal. It's like a... You go there once to finish the storyline, and then you don't really go back. I've heard so. I haven't got there myself, of course. Like, I don't think a lot of people are at Terminal yet, right? I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not angry at Tarkov myself. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm enjoying, as you're saying, smoking with Charlotte, right? I'm enjoying fighting the bosses have like high spawn chances. So, yeah, fighting with Charlotte a bunch and Sturman, trying to find Sturman, pick him off. It's good fun. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying when the game runs. I'm just more like, it doesn't really feel like 1.0. That's all. That's all. It's the ending. But why is it a button on the map then? Isn't it a button on the map? Like how interchange is a button on the map and... Because I don't know, I haven't looked at many... I'm not really following the content creator side of Tarkov, so... I haven't really seen all of the no-lifers who have ran as fast as they can towards ending the game. I just heard... I was just reading, like... I don't know though. But with saying that, if you ever want to jam, fuck, leave it. Yeah. If you ever want to jam, let me know, man. I'd love to jam to Tarkov, especially with friends, dude. It's good fun. PvE, of course. Like I'm only really playing the PvE part. PvE's apparently gonna get some sort of prestige system as well, which is like cool, I guess. Yeah, I'm done with PvP. I'll be honest with you. One of my friends still PvPs, and I'm like, nah, we wanted to play Tarkov together. He was like, nah, I want to go play the PvP funnel. Like, I'm not joining you, man. I don't really enjoy... I enjoy playing at my own pace. It's quite nice to actually loot the map and see what the game has to offer and take my time and not have to deal with cheaters or no lifers or sweatlords. I'm down to PvE it up, man. I'd love to jam if you're down. Time zones are a bit funky. I don't know who invented them, but everyone will play, dude. I'm an old. When are you gonna be able to update your stash on the toilet though? That's the true 1.0 addition, right? That's the true 1.0 feature. When Court Mage can stash management while he takes a poop. That's true 1.0. I did see, though, that they added a new room on labs, which is kind of cool. Added, like, this new room on labs and stuff. Did see that. How many men walking in? Okay. You're working now. Okay, Mr. Man, well done. Well done. Well done. Is it are you happy? Congratulations, dude. Congratulations. I know it was a big stress, so at least that's off the plate, right? At least that's off the plate. Is it nice? Very happy. I'm glad to hear, dude. I'm glad to hear. Shit. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. So you're occupied right now. I was telling me, like my normal stream time, which is now, you're occupied. But you can game on the weekend, right? Because weekend time zones are not too bad because you can kind of can either wake up early or stay up later, like either side, you know what I mean? So if you can, because that's the problem with Mike 2. Mike 2 can't really game on the weekend, so the time zones really fuck around. But at least if you're not busy on the weekend, we could try to figure something out. Work for just over 2 weeks now. Or 5 times? That's a lot. That's a lot, right? 2 weeks, 4 meetings. It's a 5-day week. That means you've had maybe 3 meetings a week. 3 meetings a week's not too bad. That's not too bad. But meeting your boss 5 times in 2 weeks, that's a bit much, no? Unless your boss is... When you say boss, do you mean like boss of the company? I guess manager. I don't know. I don't know how higher up you are. Maybe I would assume you're higher than me. Actually, not assume. I can guarantee you're higher than me. 4 total in over 2 weeks. Okay, so 2 meetings a week. Okay, that's really good. 2 meetings a week is really nice. But the boss 5 times, that's a bit much, no? I don't know how many times you want to see a boss, that's what I'm saying.
The word on the Martian frontier is the Imperium is obsessed with collecting dark matter ingots and crystals.
That's quite nice, though. Dude, I think I have like 2 to 4 meetings a day.
It's gotta be what's powering this
so 2 to 4 meetings over 2 weeks, pretty nice. help me get up and running and stuff. Okay, super chilled, super chilled. So are you in like, what's your probation like? 6 months? 3 months? 1 month? That sounds very chilled for a start out. That sounds very chilled. No contact. Chat. No contact. You working from home? Very nice, dude. Very nice. Working from home. Okay. But if I wasn't jealous before, I'm jealous now. Because I have to go to an office. Going to an office sucks. Very nice, dude. Very nice. What do you... Can I ask what you do? Am I allowed? Can I do that? Or what are you doing now? Oh gosh. Senior front-end dev. Web? Web or, Oh, okay. I like it, dude. I like it. I like it. I like it. Super happy for you, man. Super happy for you. I'm glad the stress has subsided. I'm glad your AI... You had the AI... You told me, right? You were the one that had the AI, meeting. The AI interview, right? Super glad, dude. Hold on. More clear images. I'm glad it's all over for you, man. I'm glad it's all over for you. I'm glad you're back. Stress has subsided. Gaming. Hopefully gaming. I don't know gaming. Hopefully gaming. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what your weekend is like. Please let me know what your weekend is like. Because yeah. We'll try to do some gaming. They're weird as fuck. I can imagine, dude. I can imagine. And it must have sucked dick as well to be like, rejected by an AI voice. Told you're not good enough by an AI. Otherwise, one moment, sir. Did I do it? I think I did it. Can we random? Okay. Well, I don't know. I would say I would message you, but I'm gonna be straight up honest. I'm not very good at chasing people. I'm not very good at... I forget. So, if you remember, and I remember, and we both have time, then I guess it's meant to be, right? But until then... we float around and collide in the randomness of life. It is... what, 20 past 9? 21 past 9? 21? 21? Are you 14? 7 hours?
Fight your way to the exfiltration point I marked. It's inside a heavy concentration of dark matter.
So if you start gaming at 8 in the morning, because that's when gamers start gaming, it'll be 3 p.m. for me.
The universe seemed
simpler.
Or if you start gaming at...
The temporary condition.
It's not like you to sound nostalgic.
I mean, we could start gaming at 10. You're like, you're not my 10. You're like 2, 3 o'clock. That's fine.
Your ride's heading out to you. We'll get you out.
I guess I'm feeling nostalgic, whether I wanted it or not. And I really have a spare moment. Those early strikes on the Martian frontier were a highlight of my career, Guardian.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Weekend. If you have a weekend where you are...
You're not being disciplined.
Available at like...
Interesting to be your commander.
I don't know, just off the... What's lunch for you? I'm learning very quickly. So many people have different definitions of lunch. Some people's definition of lunch is 11 a.m. Some people's definition of lunch is 2 p.m. If your lunch is 12, and then right after lunch, bomb. Sure. I don't know what that does, but I'm doing it. Don't really do lunch. Damn. That's crazy. Okay. Well. If you want to game, the best time would be what? Your 1 o'clock. Your 1:12 o'clock, which would be my 7 o'clock. That'd be amazing. That'd be the best time, because that's like right after dinner. And then I'm clear. All obligations are out the window. So if there comes a day, that you are available at your 12 o'clock, your 1 o'clock on a weekend, and you want to game, we game. Best days, Sundays, for me. I'll be honest with you. Best days, Sundays. Like, yeah, best days all. Saturdays, my Saturdays, as you just said, are yours are random. My Saturdays are random. But most Saturdays is pretty empty. But Sundays is like guaranteed to be empty. What's happening now? Exfil tank arriving in town. So yeah, let's put it that way. If you have a Saturday or a Sunday where it's 1 o'clock and you're sitting there going, I could play games right now. Well, oh god, how do I leave? Oh god. Well, then you know we can jam. Jam some taco. I'll be down. It'll be really interesting. I'll be super keen. But ammo. What does that give me? I don't even know. Oh, give me a gun. Ooh. 46, 86. What do you give me 86 for?
No physical damage, but the
Okay, got
light
another
is
gun.
completely absent from the
Another
ghost
500
shell.
in the bad slot.
Commander.
Too convenient not to be a weapon.
What do I do now?
Track down what the Imperium is
How do I
doing.
leave?
Put a stop to their
I don't
operation.
know.
The city awaits your return, Guardian.
Commander.
I'm leading
We
it.
know
I
you
don't
have
care.
a lot to handle back home. Are you all right?
Indeed. Just checking in on old friends while I can.
Uh-oh. Zavala is Sag. Someone check on Zavala. He's Sag. Okay. Abandon. What do I do now? Visit. Oh, no, no, no. Track it again, track it again. Track it again, track it again. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. I don't know how this is going to be a good idea. That I don't know. I think this is the best hand ornament I have.
Hello there.
Bing bong, bing bong. How's it going? How you doing? How's it going, Mr. Philip? Philip be here. Speaking of the devil. No, I mean, no. I'm alright. I'm alright. Tired. When am I not tired? A little bit tired. Ah, wait. Philip. I want to show you something, Phil. I show you. Oh, look, this hunter's got RGB going on. It's got RGB boots. They're not good cards. Like, I don't know, strength-wise or whatever. It's just more that I like them. I got this today. And then I got this today. The fishies. Yeah, I got the fishies. And then, did I get any of the other flots? I don't think so. Not yet. I have ordered them, but I haven't got them delivered yet. No. But what I did get, Phil, which I don't know if I showed you. I fucked up Bossing Say, which is not so good. But I think my friend is going to buy it off of me, and then I'll... Basically, you'll use the money he pays me to buy it off of me to buy the proper one. I'll explain. You'll understand now. You'll understand now. Yeah. Is that all of them? Yeah. So I got the full arts. And in foil. Agna Quellia. Fire Nation Palace. So Bossing Say I fucked up. I didn't get the full art. I clicked wrong. It's foil, but I clicked. I want all of the full arts, but I didn't. And then Air Abandoned Temple. Ah, you pulled Washi Tong? Very nice, very nice. That's a good card. That's a good card. That's a good card. It's a very good card, dude. What is... Hold on. What is... I only really know one card that everyone wants from the Avatar set. Just give me a second. We'll go back here. Yeah, it's really good. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. I rewatched the series recently. I'd really recommend I know you've seen it before, but I just rewatched it because just to like remember all the shit that happened, and I remember getting to the Wan Shi Tong episode, and it was really cool to like have that memory again. Yeah. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, it's like 40 bucks. 40 bucks ain't bad. Flying Vigilance. Yeah. Yeah, especially in Commander, I remember why, yeah, and I just had to read him again. I remember in Commander it's pretty good because of all the search lands. No, 40 bucks. It's a 40 buck card. At least I can see it's a 40 buck card. Yeah, the cheapest offering is 40 euro, then it's 40 euro 98 cents. Yeah, so like in Command it's pretty good. Yeah, because every time they use their fetch lands, then you put one more counters. Oh. I'll tell you Phil, if you're pulling boosters, Phil. If you're pulling boosters, if you pull this card, if you pull this, right? That's your mortgage paid for, dude. That's your mortgage paid for. Or pre-release kit. Ah, did you play pre-release? Very nice, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Badger Mall is stupid. I don't have him, but he was in the like my build that I wanted to make. I didn't know how expensive he was going to be. So I printed him. This is a proxy, it's not real. But I printed him to use in the deck I was building. The avatar deck I was building. I didn't know how expensive it was going to be until, of course, you know, people started putting it up for sale, and I was like, dude, I'm not paying Cheeto? Dude, I'm not paying like 57 euro for a card. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. All because it's meta and standard, because in standard on turn 3 you can have 6 creatures. I'm not doing it. I'm not paying like 50, 60 bucks for a card. I'm not doing it. I didn't build. I did kind of. I took inspiration on building this Avatar Commander deck. Before, like, when they released all the cards, basically. Like, you know how they do the teasing, all the cards, and then people collect all the cards that have been teased. And then once people had found all the 248 whatever teased cards, they knew that that was all the cards coming, because whatever. So I was like pulling cards to make a deck before pre-release. And then, you know, what's that bird? The 1 mana bird that gives you mana? Bird's Paradise. I wanted to swap out Bird's Paradise, that mana dork, for another mana dork. And the only mana dork that I could see that was cheap in the Avatar set was Badgermore Cub. So I took Bird's Paradise out, and I put Badgermore Cub in when I was building, because I wanted it all to be Avatar themed. I wanted everything to be Avatar themed. But then I couldn't build the deck because the cards hadn't been released yet. So I waited and I waited and I waited. And dude, 1 week after the cards were being put up for sale, Badgermore Cub was like 38 bucks. And then 2 weeks it was 45 bucks. And then now it's pushing 60. And I'm not. It looks like it's gonna get banned though. It looks like it's too strong that it's gonna be banned. So if it gets banned in standard, hopefully the price will go down. Though my concern is it's still a powerhouse in modern, Commander, Legacy, you know, like, it's still a powerhouse in other formats. It's just not going to be a powerhouse in the most competitive format. So hopefully it does, I don't know, 10, 20 bucks down? Maybe it goes down to like a 30 euro card or a 20 euro card. Then it's a bit more of a, I can stomach buying it. Well, I'm not buying it at 60 bucks. So I printed it. And the people I play with Court Badge, they don't mind. So whatever. It's a card game that you're supposed to play and have fun in. Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it, Court Badge. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it, man. What you want? You ever play Magic the Gathering? Mike? Where am I going? Spider. Upstairs, upstairs. My own ace. Aces. We're gonna play poker. I mean, technically you could. But there can only be 4. No, how many aces are in poker? Is it, do they use a double? I can't remember. I know one of the games where you hold 2, they use 2 packs. So there'll be 8 aces. In a normal pack, there's 4, yeah. But like in the, I don't know, some gambling, don't they use like 2 packs or 2 decks? So you'll have 8 aces. I don't know how gambling works. I don't gamble. But technically you could print your own aces. They just can only be 4. So you could print like a fancy art of an ace and put it on top of the already existing ace and then play. Or what you could do is you could take out the real existing ace, throw it in the bin, print your own ace, put that in, and play. Because there can be infinite Badgermore Cubs. There's not a requirement for them. Well, actually, it's Commander, so there can only be 1 Badgermore Cub. I'm gonna leave and use them when I need them. You could print them. You could put them in the deck and then play. You could print all, what is it, 52 in a deck? You could print a whole 52 deck of cards if you wanted and play. That's fine. I don't really think what I'm doing is the same as, because that would be like me printing a demonic tutor. Phil, that'd be like me printing a demonic tutor and putting a demonic tutor up my sleeve. But then my deck, my commander deck will have 100 cards plus 101 because I'd have the demonic tutor up my sleeve. Then that would be more like what you're saying, Court Badge, because then I could be like, oh, I have a demonic tutor. I play the demonic tutor. I search for any card I want. Then you can have 99 copies. Exactly. Then I could have infinite Badgermore Cubs if I wanted them. You play Magic? Yeah, it's not really the same, because it's not like, you still put, so even though I printed it, it's basically like I don't want to pay 60 bucks. That's literally the only thing. I don't want to pay 60 euro for a piece of cardboard. That's the only, like, difference. As long as when you sit down and play with someone, you tell them, hey, I'm using proxies, and they say, yeah, sure, I don't mind. Or they say, like what Philip says, they say, yeah, sure, so am I. And then you sit down, and you both are using proxies, and then you play. So it sounds like cheating to me. Imagine this, Court Badge. Imagine it's like this. Imagine you have a deck of 52 cards, and you want to go play poker, right? And someone tells you, they take your ace away, they take one of your aces out, they hold in their hand, and they say, 50 bucks, please, and you can have this ace back. Or you could, there's no more ace back. No, back. The ace is gone.
it's like evaporated out of thin air. And it's like, here, pay me $50 and I will give you a new ace. And you go, why would I pay you $50 for a new ace when I could just print an ace and then I can play? Pay me $50 for an ace. It's like, no, I don't want to pay you. I accidentally did buy multiple. I've got like multiple arcane signets by accident and multiple soul rings. But these are like €1, $1 cards. So having multiple $1 cards is not a problem. But yeah, even if I bought Badgermore Cub and I wanted to use Badgermore Cub in another deck, proxying that shit, dude. I'm not buying I'm saying the same as Phil. I'm not buying multiple of one card to use in many decks. I will buy it. If I buy it once, I will then just print it from other decks. But I'll be honest with you, depending on the price, I don't feel like paying 60. Right now, I don't feel like paying €60 for a card. Maybe in 6 months. Talk to me in 6 months. But right now, no. Ristic study. What is, I don't know what that is. I'm only starting to learn about the tutors, I'll be honest with you. Ristic study. Ristic study. I can't find it on Ristic study. Ah, I found it. 20 bucks. 20 bucks for Ristic study. Whenever an opponent plays a spell, you may draw a card unless that player is one. So that's really interesting. That's the same as the but you don't have the accumulative upkeep. Because that's the same as the fishies. The fishies are the same, that like whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, you may draw a card unless that player plays 4. Whenever an opponent plays a spell, so I guess it's any spell, you may draw a card unless the player is 1. Yeah, it's any spell, whereas this is a non-creature. What did it say? Non-creature spell. So very, very similar. And there's no upkeep, yeah. Michael Jordan rookie. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. See, but the thing is, that's the difference as well, Mike. I'm not trying to sell printed cards. I'm not like sitting down at a table going, hey, do you want to buy my Badgermore Cub for $50? And then they look at it and they go like, dude, this is a piece of paper. This is not a real card. I'm not doing that. I'm using it in my own deck, trying to play with it. Ristic study. Okay. That's oh, but wait, if you want it in, hold on. I don't know why people, like, this person is selling a lightly played €25. Like, I don't understand why you would pay for something that's being used, you know? Yeah, if you want a near mint, it's $30 for the Ristic study. If you want like a lightly played, you can get it for $20. But I just don't really understand why you would pay 20 to $30 for something that's being used.
What catches your eye?
I've never watched anyone play the game. Never tried it. I understand. You know what? I will no longer
Quality accessory.
I will no longer. But you're right. You're right, Kovac. I get you. I'm understanding. I want to bribe this guy. He must have missed something in Hella's fortune here on Mars. Thank you kindly for your business. I don't know what that means. Repeat info. Wait, what? You might have missed something in Hella's fortune here on Mars. I don't know what that means. It's a bop.
Mike 2 has played. Mike 2 was saying he might have some magic cards laying around. Which could be interesting to see, because the more unk you are, the more those cards could be worth some money. That's all.
I'm glad your righteousness doesn't extend to commerce. Very good.
What though? What's dropping?
You may go.
Because dude, Phil, there's an app I'd recommend. You're probably maybe using it already. There's an app I'd recommend you use called Manabox. Do you know of an app called Manabox? My man, you can put all the cards you own into the app. I only see it going up. It like tracks. You could pick what shop front you want to track. So like in Europe you'll pick Card Market, but then I guess in America you'll pick Card Kingdom. So on Card Market, I only see like these are what I own. It's gone up by it's 200 something cards, up by €4. But then I've also created like watch lists. You can create watch lists. Dude, these are going up by €10 a day. See what product is dropping? But why are the singles not dropping? Why are the singles going up? Why is TOF €50? I can't really show. How do I show this? If I lower the brightness, does that work? Does it work now? Not really. How do you show stuff on camera? Does lowering the brightness work? Yeah, so like these are the cards I have. These are the cards I have on a watch list. And the green means that they're going up in price, of course. The red means they're going down in price. Everything that I look at is just constantly going up in price. Why is TOF $50? I think it's because waterbending. Earthbending. I think earthbending is really broken. The master cards, the 4 masters, Katara, Zuko, and TOF. Zuko and Aang keep going down in price. Katara and TOF keep going up in price. I don't know why Katara goes up on price, because waterbending I feel is not that strong. Earthbending I think is broken. I think earthbending is too strong. Everything like I think it would be better if when your land died, you lost that land. I think then it would be more strategic. On like, oh, I could lose a land. That could hurt, you know, like you want to risk your land as a 4/4 or a 1/1. Well, you could lose that land, so you're putting a risk. I think earthbending is too strong, that if your land dies, you just get it back as a land. It comes back like not as a creature. I think that's, you have no there's no risk, only reward to swinging with it, which I think is, I don't know. I think it's a bit too strong. I think it's a bit too strong.
Hey, hero. Heard you've been getting into it with the syndicate.
But I'm hoping that Lawwind, is it Lawwind? The next expansion?
Away from blue.
I'm hoping when the next expansion comes out, the Avatar stuff starts to drop.
I got a line in on.
I really am hoping, because I can't stomach. I want to buy 5 cards. The 5 cards would cost me €200. Like TOF, Katara's $50 each. Badgermore Cub, another $50. Zuko and Aang together, they're another $50.
Unlike our ghosts.
€200 on 5 cards, dude. It's too much.
Pike's leader got an exchange set up down in the dunes on Spider's fancy new boat.
It's too much, man.
Hounded me to send you his way. Go meet him. Get a shank. Keep Spider happy. He talks Syndicate. The Syndicate's got numbers, and we need numbers to stop the Imperium. They know we got the plans for their Nightfall station on that disc. It's our silver bullet. We get in, we'll know how to take their super weapon off the table. Wish I could go with you, but I gotta chase down some loose ends elsewhere. Do me a favor. Take Blue with you. Tell her... Well, don't tell her anything. You saw what they want.
Well, I hope that the sealed product... I hope that
said I'm
singles
gonna
go
do
down
it, boy.
in price. I really do.
Already. She'll sniff me out and she'll say I'm running. But I ain't. I ain't leaving her. I just... She needs to stay here. To do this job.
I already do.
Don't let her come after.
You would think if sealed products go down, more people are able to get sealed products, which means more people have a chance of opening bombs. The more bombs on the market, the cheaper they should be. I hope. That'd be nice. The ball. What was I doing? Mission. Fearsome Retainer. What's the time? Yeah, we can do the mission. We can do the mission. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Everyone wants them. Yeah, but if more people open them, if there's more product, supply and demand, right? So if there's more supply to sustain the demand, then price goes down. When there's a strangled supply, like I would argue with high sealed products, not many people can buy sealed. So then you're strangling the supply. With high demand, price is going to skyrocket, right?
All we can do is
when you can satisfy demand with the supply,
claims to
prices should settle.
Who can get us behind the Imperium firewalls?
I'm not off. I don't know finance.
But where
I don't know how stock markets work, so
It's time to make a deal, my
might be wrong.
friend.
But I hope. I just hope. I just want magic cards, dude. And I don't want to be paying 200 euro for 5 cards. I just want to play the game. I don't care for making money. I'm not trying to sell the cards again. I want to use the cards and play the game. I just want to play. Have fun with my friends. So. Let me huff copium, dude. Let me huff copium. I'm huffing the copium, hoping that, hoping that, they get cheaper. As well as with Badgermore being banned, or the likelihood, it looks like it's gonna get banned. I'm hoping that also helps Badgermore go down. How you find it, Quad? The one thing I'm liking about Commander is it almost feels like a video game. I guess so, yeah. Copatch, you can. Some people do. Some people do print their whole decks, and they just play only with proxies. It's sometimes it's nice. Print is not. I was looking at like I use my company's printer, which is hilarious. But even my company's printer, which is like a big factory, industrial, whatever business printer, the quality is the text is just not crisp, and the color is a bit more washed. Sometimes it is quite nice to have a nice card that has good quality textured print and good quality wash, you know? A good quality color. But I guess if you get a higher end, I don't know how much higher end you can get. Then yeah, I guess you just print everything. But it also comes at a point. Like, I think printing a few cards that are mediocre or even a 7, like let's say 10 power and 0 power, like even a 7 or an 8, printing them, you own about 80, you print 20, fine. But if you're printing like the best cards in the game, it's a bit defeating the purpose. Like, there's a reason why you don't own those cards. Like, let's say a Black Lotus. Let's say I go and print a Black Lotus. And I was like, guys, I'm going to play with Black Lotus. It's a bit like, well, no. Like, you shouldn't be printing. That card costs, I think, like $70,000. And the reason why it costs $70,000 is because it's broken. It's too strong. And it makes the game not fun. Because it makes that you are at a far higher advantage than anyone. So let's put it that way. Print to have fun. If you're printing to... But then some people's definition of fun is winning. I don't really know if I agree with those people. Like, if you're... Don't print to win. Just print to have fun. And if you're a bit like... No. That's also the same thing. No. Because I like that. So you're getting into the weeds here. You're getting into the weeds here. Go back. There's a bracket system in Commander. Bracket 1 and bracket 5. Bracket 5 is like your competitive bracket. Like your super competitive, super high end, super we don't care about money. Money's an object to us. We'll spend as much as we can for cards. And then bracket 1 is like pieces of shit. Just having fun. There's no synergy. I'm just fucking around, right? So, if I sit down and you've gone and printed this 70k value card, that's 1 banned, and 2 is a bracket 5 card, I'm gonna say, even if you pulled it, I'm gonna say like, hey man, you're gonna beat us. We have bracket 2 and bracket 1 decks. You now have a bracket 5 deck. It's not going to be fun. You know, it's not going to be fun to play against you because you're just going to beat us because you have a higher bracket than we do. So that's why even if someone pulled a 70k card, I'd still be like, that's cool for you. You now can go get a mortgage and buy a home. Well done. But like, can you put it in a lockbox in your house and not play with it because it's just not going to be fun to play against you because you're just going to beat us. If that makes sense. So it's the same sort of premise if someone rocked up and they were like, I've printed Mox Opal, I've printed a whole bunch of Black Lotus, I've printed this fucking thing, and they're all like super high-end, super valuable cards. It's gonna be like, okay, dude, cool, you printed them. I don't care that you printed them. I don't even care if you own them. It's not gonna be fun to play against you because you're just gonna delete us. You know, you want a little bit of even footing to play. Yeah, I don't mind. You could print them. But that's what I'm saying. I don't mind. Print them. I don't mind a little bit of... I would like to own all my cards eventually. Because it's nice to have the quality. That I think you were talking about before. Like the quality of the card. The color being nicer. The text being nicer. I would like to own them all eventually. But if someone came to me and like, hey dude, I am not handing over any money to this game. I just want to, you know, as Philip was saying, like test certain things. I've printed my whole deck, right? I'd be like, let's play it. I don't really care. Yeah, like if someone came to me, like literally if someone came and they're like, I've printed my whole deck. I built it all myself. I'm testing to see if I like it. I've printed all 100 cards. They're all proxies. Personally, I'd be like, the first thing is I'd be like, what bracket is it? Oh, it's a bracket 3? I'm like, yeah, sure, let's play. I don't really care. I don't give a fuck. Let's play. But if they were like, oh, it's a, what's a bracket? And I'd be like, oh, well, what cards do you have? Oh, I have a Bolas Citadel, a Demonic Tutor, a Black Lotus, a Mox Opal. I'd be like, okay, dude. No. Like... that's not fun. You've just printed all the best the cards in the game. And you just put all the best cards in the game in your deck. How is this going to be fun to play against you? So, no, I don't really want to play. I don't care if you own these or printed them. I don't care. It's not going to be fun. You're going to win. all the fetch lands, all the shock lands, all the original alpha dual lands. I printed all of them. It's like, well, psh, what's the point of playing with you? I'm gonna die. So to me, if you want to print your whole deck and it's even matching the bracket system like we're talking about, Mike, happily, I don't mind. We'll play. I don't really give a shit. But now to go back to your question, I guess, for which I maybe have already answered, but I'm yapping now. For me, I'd like to own them all eventually. Like the ones I want. Because the quality is a little bit nicer. The color is a little bit nicer. And I'd like to just have it. I'm not there for reselling it. I'm not there for... And the cards that I want are not the 70k ones. I want, like as an example, there's a land, Yawgmoth, Tomb of Yawgmoth. There's a land called Tomb of Yawgmoth. It's probably the most expensive card I want, and it's 70 euro. And it's a beautiful, beautiful land. That you can get an art for it that's from Lord of the Rings. And I use it. It's in my black deck. It's in my black commander deck. But I currently am using a proxy of it because it's 70 euro. It's a bit much. But that's like the most expensive card I want. Not you play. So buying is inflicting. Doesn't matter for playing. Yeah, I guess. I guess you're right. I guess you're right. I still wish that they weren't... I wish they weren't that expensive. I really wish I didn't have to resort to proxying to be able to play. I really wish I was just able to play. I guess you could say. Like, maybe that's another way of putting it. I wish that you didn't have to resort to printing proxies because cards are 70 euro. I really wish that they were just all... It's supposed to be... It's just, I guess this now goes in a loop back to, like, the biggest example, right? It's like Pokemon. It's supposed to be a card game for kids. It's supposed to be like a card game where you have fun for kids, and I just really wish that the cards were more economical than they currently are. You want to practice somewhere? Yeah, probably. I'll be honest with you. Mike, if which you can't do anymore, that's also part of why it's so expensive. But let's say I pulled out of a booster, like a Black Lotus. Fuck no would I ever use that in the deck. Never. I would like never ever. It would go in like a... If I was gonna keep it, which I'll be honest with you. That's like kind of life-changing money, right? So I'd probably sell it. 70k dollar? I'd probably sell it. Because that's like life-changing money. And I also have no desire of ever using it. But like, let's not make it life-changing money. Let's say I opened, let's say I opened like a 200 euro card, right? Let's say I opened up a 200 euro card. Do I want to play with this card? Yes. Okay. I'd probably do what you were saying. I'd probably like put it in like some sort of case, keep it in my box, print a copy of it, and play with the print. But I'll be honest, I'll probably play one game with it. I probably would like play one game and then immediately put it in the box, never play it, and never use the actual card. $200, right? But now the flip side, I open up a $200 card and I don't want it. It's not a card I'll ever use. If it's blue, I don't use blue. I fucking hate the fucking color blue. I would probably sell it because I'm never going to use it. I don't really care for it. I don't want it. Someone else wants it. Someone else probably will use it. I hope that they're not just going to try and like, I don't know, invest in it. I'd probably like sell it to someone that hopefully will use it because I won't. Does that make sense? Mystic Remora? Mystic Remora? I just want to use cards that I want. You know what I mean? Like I would keep cards that I want to use and the cards that I don't really want to use. I just wouldn't care. Ah, the fish. Does this work? Does that show the correct direction? Or is it this one? No, that shows the correct direction. That's for you, Phil. Get flossed.
Code in here is wicked. Got light deadfalls everywhere. The Pikers did it right this.
Okay, so
Of course not. They stole it from the young Empress Kite.
I just the weird part, Phil, is that I don't like if I was gonna see you like anytime soon,
My dear,
I could happily get you one. They're not
there is enough
that bad.
to cross the basin.
They're not that bad.
Want it.
But I don't like I could get you one and then it would sit here and I would say I'd give it to you, but then I don't when I know I would never see you. So
One last thing.
gotta come to Europe, man.
Colony division.
Gotta come to Europe, Phil.
Make sure none of your new friends
If you come to Europe,
survive to rat you out.
I can happily get you one. You mind? Yeah, Philip, come to Europe, man. Come to Europe.
Alright, deploying
Speaking of the fish, though, I sent a picture to the guy that I play Magic with. I sent a picture to him that I got him, and he was like, which is sad. Not what he said, but he was a bit like, oh, he doesn't really like the full art cards because they're like blurry. They're like very blurry cards, which is true, and that's the sad part, which is apparently Avatar lost the masters, like the original copy of their art, the master frames. Apparently they lost them, so for Magic they had to basically take screenshots. And if you look at the full art cards, they're very blurry. They are quite blurry. Still not as blurry as a printer, but quite blurry, which is a bit sad. I really wish they weren't so blurry. But apparently this is not a Magic problem. This is apparently like an Avatar problem. So I understood. Fucking wizards. That's the cards you have to send out. Yeah. My more pushback, Phil. Imagine you were an artist on Avatar, and like the master frames of what you drew are lost. Like, I think that would be more impactful, that like a TV show that lots of kids grew up watching. I mean, I can count more than my hands and my feet of people I know who grew up watching Avatar. And like, how many kids you like? How many kids watched your TV show and grew up with your TV show? But then now you've lost the master frames in their backups. I guess not. I don't know. I guess not. Dude, you gotta remember, Phil, this show came out when what? We were like, how old was I? I'm guessing mid-teens. Must have been like 10, 14 years ago. This show must have come out. Maybe back then, they were a bit more loosey-goosey, dude. You know, maybe they were like, we'll be okay. Don't worry about it, you know? No one would be caught doing that again today. Like, today, artists have full backups of, like, their, like, let's take, for example, like, Arcane. Like, Arcane will have, like, 4 backups of their TV show. But maybe back then, I guess they didn't. What am I looking for? Yeah. Newer now? When did it come out? I think it was 14 years ago. Avatar The Lost Airbender release. I think it was like 2005. Dude, I got that so bad. I got that so wrong. It came out in 2005. It came out 20 years ago. 20 years ago it came out. Damn. 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 I was 7. 8. I was 8 years old. Damn. It's not even Yana. I was 8 years old. When the TV show came out. 2016. Damn. Did you watch Last Airbender? Mike 1? Did you watch Last Airbender? Or were you too old? Not the demographic. Because the demographic was like 10-year-olds. That was like their target audience. Was like, I would say between 8 and 12 was their target audience. But did you watch TV show? '23 in 2005. Damn. 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 That's crazy. That's crazy. I wouldn't admit that out loud. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just saying, Mike, you are the prime age. You are the prime age that if you started buying Magic when Magic first came out, you should have been playing Magic in your early 20s. If you were playing Magic in your early 20s, dude, you could have had some cards, man. You could have had some cards. You could have had some crazy fucking cards, dude. Some cards that would be able to, like, pay mortgages and shit. That'd be crazy. Just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, God. Hello. That's a good apple or Bitcoin or whatever. Yeah. I guess that is the same mentality, right? Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're right. You're right. You're right. It's a bad fallacy. It's a bad one. I agree with you. I'm into it. What were you doing in 2001 instead of buying homes? Oh, sorry, I was 4 years old. Yeah, you should have been investing in this home in the property market. What were you doing at 2001 and not investing in the property market? Oh, sorry, I was playing in the dirt and running around in the nappy. Yeah, that's your own fault. That's your own fault. You should have been investing in the housing market. You shouldn't have been in the nappy. How dare you? 2001, you were drinking. Yeah, see, I don't know if you have much of an excuse, you know. I have at least an excuse that I was in a nappy, you know. That's why I was not investing in the housing market. What can you say? You would have been 19. Who wasn't drinking at 19? Who wasn't drinking at 16? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not me. Definitely not me. For legal reasons, it wasn't me. Uh-oh. You know what? Technically, if you want, I don't know if this counts though, but technically there is a picture of me when I was 3 years old with my grandfather pouring, like holding a beer and I'm drinking the beer, and my grandfather's like holding the beer while I'm drinking it. And I was, I think, 3 or 4 years old. So that's maybe why I'm fucked. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe I found the reason why I have so many problems. Maybe. Maybe. Oh! Well, that's fucked. How do I get orb? Ah, orb. With the beer bottle in her mouth like a baby. Oh no. It was empty? Damn. Yeah, mine wasn't empty. Mine wasn't empty. My grandfather thought it was hilarious that I was drinking beer. Mine was not empty. I think there was not a lot left. I think he told me that there was like a little bit left at the bottom. Apparently. But then again, who's gonna openly out loud admit to like, yeah, it was a full bottle. You were knocking that shit back. You know what I mean? So, that's a good picture though. That's a good picture. You could sell the story of that picture that your niece was an alcoholic. I'm just saying, you could.
The Imperium left vehicles loaded in the Walker Bay.
No, I almost never drink. Yeah, I don't drink, you know. I'm not much of a drinker. It didn't really work, I guess. Maybe it was all part of the plan. Maybe my grandfather knew that if I tasted at that age, I would hate it, and I would never do it again. Maybe he knew. Maybe he knew. Well, I wouldn't say never do it again. I did it quite a bit when I was like 17 to 19, but then I still hate it though. It's not good. I don't know. Not my cup of tea. Not my glass of beer. That's what I would say. Oh no. I'm in danger. Wait, this guy doesn't get... My dad and Uncle would sit around. They would toss me a bottle. Peppermint schnapps. Join the rotation. Oh fuck! When they were drunk enough, I joined the rotation. I love that. That's crazy. Man was DJing at 7, 8 years old. Damn, dude. Were you like on the iPod Shuffle? Were you on that iPod Shuffle just pressing next on the songs? Damn. Damn. That's crazy. iPod Pro. They were right. You on that iPod Shuffle days? You were 19 at 2001. So what, minus 20, so what, 1990? 1990, 1989? I don't know what, was it records? I don't know. I'm gonna, I don't know. I'm not gonna assume. You are right. I'm gonna go by your records. I have no fucking clue. They were only records. So you were there scratching records. You were there destroying records. Damn, dude. Damn. Leave some bitches for the rest of the people. Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Just received another data packet from the Shank. A moment. The nearly functional prototype is on a ship. Imperium registry. Bahaghari, pull it up on our screens.
Where do I go now? This way.
Wait. That's the ship Eris and I saw bleeding 9 energy. It's headed into Mars's orbit.
Stopping that ship just became our first priority.
Hello? I remember my mom had an iPod Shuffle, and it was like she protected that thing like the Bible. It was like the Bible to her. I I remember we weren't allowed to use it without her, like, around. And it could only go one way. I remember the iPod Shuffle could only go, like, the one she had could only go one way. You could only skip songs forward. You couldn't skip songs,
Guardian, the Pikers are trying to kill you.
you couldn't, you couldn't go backwards. You know what I mean? You could only go, forwards. Alright, what am I doing here? Oh look, it's got a little power indicator on the top. It actually tells you when your dodge recharges. Look, see how it's blue now on the top of the tank thing? Got my dodge. I love this thing. This thing's good fun. Pew, 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 pew. This feels very Star Wars right now. I feel like I'm in Tatooine. I feel like I'm playing Battlefront 2. I've just called in an ATST. I got the upgrade. This feels great. I can rewind that shit. I myself did have to use cassette tapes. See, now the thing was, due to growing up in Malawi, our technology was quite backwards. Growing up in the middle of Africa, they didn't really have the latest technology, so I did once upon a time have to use cassettes, not for very long, but I did have to use cassette tapes at once upon a time. Jay, you gotta take it out, gotta get the pencil, gotta rewind that shit, gotta press play again. What a pain, dude. What a pain. So glad we don't do that anymore. 8-track player? My house did, yes. I never used it. We had one in my house, but I never ever used it. But I know what you're talking about. If I'm not mistaken, it's like a big box. A big box. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Oh god. I understand that big box is quite vague. But it's the best description I can give you at this moment in time. Nintendo games. I'm trying to remember what the tapes look like. They were they a bit smaller than VHS? Because I remember we had a VHS player, and the VHS player couldn't take. They were smaller than. Were they smaller than a VHS? I think I remember, like a smaller than. Okay, yeah. Because I remember that you couldn't. There was some that you couldn't put in the VHS player, and there was some that you could put in the VHS, in our house at least. We had like some you could put in the VHS player and some that you couldn't. And of course the ones that I couldn't put in the VHS player I didn't care about, because I only cared about the VHS player, because that's where I could watch. I think I used to watch Care Bears on the VHS player. I think we had the full Care Bears like TV show on VHS.
Tell the others I'm sorry.
But you have to remember that my can I break this? What am I supposed to do? My grandfather was like well, my nono. My nono was his hobby was repairing like World War I and World War II radios. That was his hobby. So we had a lot of like old shit. We had a lot of old tech in our house. So like this type of 8-track player, VHS player, Walkmans. Like he never really got rid of stuff. If that makes sense. He had a little garage where he used to keep all of this just trash. And then he used to go to work, and then after work he'd come home and he'd just live in that garage. Repairing old radios. Or repairing whatever, I don't know, maybe he repaired 8 tracks, or he just repaired old shit. Not to sell, it was more just for fun for him, I guess. So that's why I was saying I believe we had one in our house, but I never used it. Which plays across them? Yeah, they've got that nice, I do like the it's the best way I can describe it. Like the VHS tapes, they all have like that on them. You know? Is there a better way of describing what I just said? Do you understand what I just meant? Graininess would be a better way of putting it. They're all like a bit grainy. And it does have that more like, I don't know, it's got a nice, I don't know, it's different. AM/FM. Dude, the big, is it, okay, maybe it's not silver, but was it like a middle piece with 2 speakers on the side and it all goes in one? And then you have, like, okay, mine had I had 2 cassettes, but I didn't have, I had the radio, AM/FM. I didn't have the 8-track, though. I had CDs, so the top would come out, and you could put 3 CDs in the top piece, and that would go back in. And then you could pull the bottom out to put 2 cassettes in and close it. And then you also had the radio in the centerpiece, and on the left and right-hand side was the speakers, but they were all the same height. It was just like a big rectangle. It was silver. No, they're not connected. They're not physically connected, but like, you know, you've got the red and black cables that you have to plug in the back. But you could see that you could, if you push them together, you could make them like one big item. But you could also separate the speakers and put the speakers somewhere else from the middle piece. But it was always like, I don't know, the packaging imagery was always like it was supposed to be together, if that makes sense. But you couldn't pick it up as one piece. You'd have to pick it up as 3 pieces. Was it? No, yeah, it was definitely longer than it was higher. Definitely. But I didn't have the record like you did. Mine was 3, which actually, now that I think about it, they probably use the same, like, aesthetic, because it could hold 3 DVDs in the top, and you close it, and you could pick what DVD you want, DVD 1, DVD 2, DVD 3, and it would have 3 DVDs in the top. So if you, that space of 3 DVDs could probably hold the space of 1 record. So it probably was the same, like, maybe mold, or like, you know, design. They just were like, oh, no one uses records anymore. Let's put CDs in. Where can we put the CDs? Well, remove the record part of the top and change into CDs, and it could hold like 3 CDs. But the chin, the bottom, the chin was a flap that you could put 2 record, cassettes. 2 cassettes in. I remember that. I had that in my bedroom. I don't think I ever used it. Now that I think of it, I don't really think I ever used it. Because I mostly just played PlayStation. I think it was plugged in. I don't even think it was plugged in. I remember I used to just play PS1 and PS2. And I don't think I could figure out how to connect it to the speakers. So I don't think I ever really used it. But I did have it in my room. Another exotic. Cool, bud. I'll take it. What am I supposed to do? Hold on, give me a second. Your link on Discord. I look. Oh. No. Okay, so what I'm talking about is different. My grandfather had one of these though. My mother's dad. He had one of these, but it was broken, I think. I don't think it ever worked. I don't think... oh, yeah. I don't think it ever worked. I don't think his was silver, though. I think his was wooden. Or like a brown. But no, this is not what I was talking about. Sorry. Mabi. What I was talking about... I mean, we can can't do too many things on the computer at the same time right now. It's very much dying. So this is what you're talking about. No, this is not what I had in my room. But yeah, I remember, maybe it wasn't the exact same, but I remember that my grandfather had this, but it didn't work. But, silver. Let's see if I can find what I'm thinking of. Yeah! It was like this. Not this exact one. Mine was all silver. No black. But this is what I'm talking about. I had this in my room. So you had the DVDs up top. You had the radio. You had the controls for the 3 CDs. Then you had 2 cassette holes. I had one of these in my room. Never fucking used it. A 3-piece. 3 stereo. In your 20s? Yeah, I had one. Dude! They were wacky. Weren't they so wacky? I remember they were so strange. I'm trying to see if I can find more of like... Yeah, mine was more like this. There was lots of silver. I remember lots of silver. This was maybe more of like what I had. Oh, nice. Yeah, not a lot of black. Mine was like mostly silver. Not a lot of mesh. Oh, I think it was like this. I think it was like this. Yeah. I think it was like... there wasn't much mesh. There wasn't much mesh. It was more like all of this type of shit. Never fucking used it. Boombox that one's the bottom ones. Or car radio. Radio was stolen. Classic. Is it like the one where you go outside the girl's apartment and stand there singing a cringe love song while the boombox is on your shoulder playing the song you're trying to sing along to? Is it one of those ones? Very classic though that the... Why were the car radios always stolen? Always. I remember my mom would always take the stereo out. Every time we, like, she'd take it out the car. And then she had like a little, like a little case to put it in, you know? Why were they always stolen? But yeah, she didn't want people smashing the window to steal the radio, so she used to take the radio out, put it in a little like case. And then when we got into the car, she always had to get the radio out the case. Oh, you're an idiot. I hate you. I hate that you moved. Anyway, they do it. I don't know why. I don't know why they would like... I don't know. It was always like a worry. I was always told that it was like a concern that radios would get stolen. This thing does not do a lot of damage. Was yours, I remember they were the same kind of weird style. The car radios as well. They're all like, I remember, I think ours was like black and red. All the lights were red, and it was like a black radio. The dial had a red light around it. The text and shit on the screen was all red as well. It was all red. And it had the same, like, lots of weird circles. What the fuck is this? I don't know why. I don't know why they always stole it, man. But why did they make it so easy to detach as well? The detach button to pop the car radio out was just a big, easy button. So, like, it was the easiest thing to steal out your car. Smash the glass, just press that big fucking button. Beep! Pops out. You're done.
Of them, not even particles to commingle with the sand.
But it's blue lights? Okay. Okay. You have a Z4? You have a... Is that the BMW, right? If you answer yes, it is the BMW, I will tell you why I know. Okay, you know why I know the Z4 is a BMW? It was kind of the car I really liked when I was growing up. When I was younger, I really liked the long front. The long front was really, really cool. And I always used to like when I played, I think it was in, I think that car or a car similar was it Need for Speed Most Wanted? Or was it Need for Speed Carbon? Or was it Need for Speed Underground? One of them. And I like customized the shit out of it. And I really liked it. I like the short back and the long front. That was really, really cool. And I like that the indicator was because BMW people never use them. They made the badge the indicator ring. I thought it was pretty cool. I remember when I was a kid, I thought it was fucking awesome. I just thought it was amazing.
They must not consider us or the syndicates much of a threat.
That's why I kind of know that car. Because I'm not really like a car person, but I just know that car. So here goes, huh? But they're like the badge, right? Which I think is pretty cool. I really wish cars did more of that kind of stuff, which they kind of are with. Like I've seen some VWs where like and Audis where like the indicators grow. They don't just like blink. They like pewing, 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 like grow, which is really cool. I think it's to do with distractions, right? That's why they can't get too crazy with the lights. There can't be too much of a distraction, I guess, on the road. I don't know. I think they're kind of cool. God damn. God damn. Gonna fade out. Or taken before you bought it. Fuck, people stealing the badges? I mean, that kind of makes sense. Someone I know took a VW badge. Took a VW badge off the car. It was cool. It was like blacked out, like properly blacked out VW badge, car badge. That's not a very family car, Mike. That's not a very family car. How can you pick up, how can you pick up your family in that? It's a two-seater, isn't it? No, can you, I think you could push the front seats down and there's 2 more seats at the back. But they're very small. Am I right? I can't remember. This is in the garage. 2 seats. So it's not one of the ones where you could push down? Okay. I couldn't remember. When you play it in a video game, you never see you don't ever really see the inside. You only really see the outside. 0 and seats. Okay. The screen shake is insane. Oh my. That's cheating? That's cheating. No worries, no worries. Do your thing, do your thing. You know where to find me. I'll be here. I'm needing oh my, I'm needing health. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Heal me, please. Please die. You need to be healed. Grenade should heal me a bit. Oh, did I kill the boss?
Defuse them. No. You know what? No way. Too many. Just get out of here.
Okay, I'm out. You said leave. I'm leaving. You said leave. I'm legally leaving. Do I get to watch the explosions? Boom, 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 boom. Not as many as I thought there'd be.
Look, Spider's barge is gone. Nothing we can do about it now. Let's go, Guardian.
It's weird that they gave me a tier 5 weapon once, and then since then I've been only getting tier 4s. I don't really mind. I just thought it was quite strange. I just thought it was quite strange. It's quite strange. It's... Oh, I just think it's quite strange. It is.
Spice is Shake's safe, and that Imperium disk is as good as decrypted, but Drifter's taking the derelict into orbit.
What's happened? Cutscene?
Hey! Have you lost your mind?
We both know I've done worse, Blue. Sorry, fire team. I need Bale to trust me. He's just a kid. And a guardian. It's a terrible thing to waste.
It's a little bit, Kylo Ren and, Luke, right?
No!
Only the Guardians. Damn. Red subclass, question mark?
Agents of the Last City. Welcome back to Mars.
Ah, playing dead.
We've ended the lives of dozens of guardians and ghosts on Tarsus. Nightfall has nullified their light. And only hollow shells remain.
Damn. It's collecting ghosts.
The 13th understanding in the 7th Book of Sorrow states that to rend one's enemies is to see them not as equals, but objects, hollow of spirit and meaning. Nightfall does it gladly. We won't stop with Tarsus, no. Nightfall is coming for the last city. The time of guardians as shepherds of humanity is over. You are supposed to protect the people, not rule them. The Vanguard must evacuate the city, or be eradicated when nightfall fills your sky.
Damn. Yeah, a little bit like Revis. Damn. He's giving that, Kylo Ren vibe. I like it. And I like that literally Drifter was saying, you know, I need to save him. He's just a kid. He doesn't know better. It's a little bit like Luke with Kylo Ren going like, I had to train him. He doesn't know any better. He's, you know what I mean? A little similar.
Imperium Command.
It's almost like they copied their homework.
That a weapons test has concluded. That was Nightfall. Sorry, Oz. Ida was at ground zero in the blast. She's okay. But
I want to
better
check.
come on back.
I think we get... Where is it? Okay, fearsome... I think we get the lightsaber at Fire and Ice. Because look, if you look like it's an exotic weapon, and they have something here called Complete the Exotic Mission Fire and Ice, and they have here the list of all the missions, and one of the missions of the campaign is called Fire and Ice. So I think these two, and the Praxic Order, they call the lightsaber the Praxic Blade. I think we're going to get the lightsaber at the mission of Fire and Ice. So 2 more missions. And I think we'll get our lightsaber. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Very excited. Gonna get a red one. I want a red one. I want a red one. I want a pink one. And I want a green one. I'm into it.
I didn't understand what was happening at first. All those guardians and ghosts.
Dozens of casualties.
It will only be... They've only given us 2 planets
Disappeared without a trace.
inspired by Star Wars.
Life always
We only
takes
have
one.
Mars, which is inspired... This section of Mars is inspired by, I guess, Tatooine. And then we have,
Horrible light.
yeah, what planet is it again?
How many people would they have saved?
In Destiny, I can't remember what it is in Destiny, which is the
For now, we should focus on stopping Bale.
Dagba?
The city
Dagoba?
is his next
I can't remember
target.
how to pronounce
The
it.
Vanguard will be focused
Which is
on
the
preparing for an extinction level event. In the meantime, we have
the mossy forest
Guardian.
one.
We need
So
you
we
ready.
won't go. Will we go to Hoth? They did show snow maps, but I don't really see. Hold on, look.
Rail thinks his vision is saying Eris will die if he doesn't.
Ah, we
He
got
can't
3.
change that.
I do lie. We got 3.
I'm trying to stop
So
his
this is
foolishness. He can chase the 9 without me.
Tatooine, Mars. This is Swamp, which is Dagoba. Dagoba? And then this will be our Europa, Destiny's Europa, which will be Hoth. So we only get the 3. So I don't think they're gonna do, and also I don't think that it's gonna copy all the episodes. I would assume they won't just copy all the episodes from the TV show, from the movies. But you can definitely like gain similarities to some of the storytelling, I guess you could say. Like tape, where's this tape? Tape.
Hey, hero. You gotta know, I had nothing to do with the Tharsis Nightfall attack.
Oh, is this why
As I took off to meet him,
they had all the?
shrug you in orbit.
Is this why they had all the guardians standing around so that you would then see them on the floor dead?
So many lives lost. I tried to reach out to Blue. She's cut me off. Guess I don't blame her. I got my in with Bale. His other voice gives me the visceral chills. But they think I'm along for the ride. Only thing is, I'm not sure I know exactly what I'm looking for.
Who do I go to?
Bale is one messed up son of a gun. He's been calling himself a weapon. But we both know there's only one. So what did Six pick him for? I'll see what I can learn. About Nightfall and the Imperium.
You also with me?
I'll be in touch, hero.
Is this you fucking off? Is that you telling me you're fucking off? How do I go to the tower? Dude, they've put too many menus on this thing. I won't lie to you. This tower. So I think we're probably gonna speak to Zavala, and then I'm gonna have to go off. It's my bedtime. Ah, fair enough. Well, you go work, Mike. That is far more important. You're not gonna miss much. I'm probably jumping off in about 5 minutes anyway. So, no worries. No worries. Getting tired. It's getting to my bedtime. Oh, bedtime. Oh, bedtime. Okay, very nice, very nice. I'm next to, where am I? Wait, where? Is your work here? Or is your work here? Wherever your work is. I'm messing it up. I don't know where it is. Right now. Fire section. There. Okay. That one's a little bit too far away for me to fuck around with. Yeah. Next. Eris via your ghost on the derelict. Ah. Do I have to leave? If I have to leave the tower, no, I'm done. On the derelict. Yeah, okay. Alright. Let's leave it be there. We've got more to do tomorrow. Tomorrow? Tomorrow?
Yes.
Tomorrow. What I said? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. Okay. Alright. Thank you everyone for coming around. Channel Lucky Meeting. These guys are doing. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for being here. It was really cool fun to be with you guys. It really was. I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time. Thank you, Ben. And thank you, Mike, for the resubscriptions. I really do appreciate you too. Thank you. Thank you, Phil, for being here. Thank you. Thank you, Gabs, for being here. Thank you. Thank you, dudes. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Guys, I hope you have a good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever you guys got. I will check you all. I'm not on tomorrow. I'm going to play Magic tomorrow. And then I might be on Friday. Maybe. We'll see. If not, it's gonna be I'll be a long time before I see you again. Hope you have a good weekend. Hope you enjoy yourselves. If I do see you before the weekend, well then I'm seeing you before the weekend. We can jam. Anyway, yeah, it's brother Benjamin. I got a life now, man. Finally, I've ascended. I've ascended to finally getting a bit of a life, which is quite nice actually. Because that's a different discussion, Ben. That's a different discussion for another time. That's a different discussion. Content creation, different discussion another time. But anyway, guys, have a good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever you guys got. Don't do anything. Don't do anything your brother, your grandmother won't appreciate. I love you all. I'll check you next time. Peace, love. Bye. What is life? Baby, don't hurt me. Wait, no.